Now. Oh my goodness. At least, 60 comments, and that's why it's not on YouTube. Are you there? Is this even working? One person. Hello. Good morning. Hi. Okay. So, where is the 5 out of 4 team to tell me when I do something stupid? I'm just wondering. It's like they're all West Coast, and poor Laura's without internet this morning. All right. Now we're live in the correct group. Happy Tuesday. Good grief. It was bound to happen eventually. So it took me until now. I don't know how long I've been doing this. How long have I been doing Tipsy Tuesday? 2 years? Oh, Lord, now it's frozen on my computer. What is that about? All right, well, hopefully it's working for you. Maybe if I switch to this. Oh, this camera's working. Why? Let me turn this camera off and then on, because I don't like this camera or this view. Thank you, Angela. We're going to try this again. See, this is the MacBook Pro camera that I was just talking about. Good morning. Sorry I am late. I was like already late. Is this working? It's still not working. That's not a good view for me. All right, we're going to lower this. And I will look directly at the camera. I don't know what's up with my other camera. It's like it works sometimes and not other times. So I'm a hot 10 minutes late here this morning. My apologies. I was actually already running late, and then I went live to the wrong group. Let's all blame my husband. And the camera is horrendous. But I really can't figure out why my good camera's not. It like freezes. I don't know why. Good morning. You know what I'm going to try and do? I'm actually going to close Facebook, which means I won't be able to see some names. But what I've found is that the amount of memory, I don't really know what I'm talking about, that Facebook uses. Oh, wait. Here we go. Yay. Wait, wrong way. Yeah, no, that's the right way. Isn't that nicer? It's like a little Wayne's World. Camera 1, camera 2. Although not good because camera 1 is horrendous. All right, so now I get to model for you again. So this is my Valerie. The Valerie and the Val and the kids version and all the bundles are releasing today. I did the piping hack, but I did not add pockets because I always wear pants with pockets. But it's releasing today and it's on sale through Sunday. So I was actually a little bit late to begin with because I was looking through all the photos and I wanted to share a whole bunch. And then I went live in the wrong group, so my bad. And it was very funny because we were all like, it took us a while to notice. Thank you. I have this whole stack of French terry that eventually I'm going to work my way through. Eventually. Or I'm going to meet some babies who get a lot of French terry with all my little pieces. Anywho. So, Valerie, Val, kids version, plus 4 other listings for bundles of various connections, all released today. I'm sorry. I was late, and then I went live in the wrong group, and I can't see your name. So, and then I closed Facebook because for some reason I couldn't handle that's what it is. Anyways, I'm here now. Good morning. My kids are back face to face. You'd think I'd have my crap together, but I've already been to the grocery store and taken a child to preschool this morning. So it is what it is. All right. Are you ready? Oh, you know what? I have to tell you who won. Oh, shoot. I've already forgotten who it was. So I'm looking it up. I remember the last name, but I don't want to say the wrong name and then have it be somebody else. Leslie Batten. You are the Tipsy Tuesday winner. So, thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I went live in the 5 out of 4 family group, and it did take us a while to notice. I'm here. Good morning. And we're celebrating 6 weeks. I should have, like, party glasses on. Usually I have something around here, but I don't. I could pretend, but I don't have any around here. This is our celebration week. I am officially 6 years old plus some other number. 35. But that's okay. 5 out of 4 is 6 years old. And so we are celebrating all week. We have 30% off in the shop. Wow, words are escaping me. We have 30% off in the shop. And then we also have giveaways every day. And the giveaways are amazing. So we are super thankful to all of our sponsors. In fact, I tagged all of them in the newsletter so that you can visit all their websites. But I also want to go through and make sure I don't miss any today, because really, I'll be 100% honest. I'm finding the right. Oh, good. Here we go. Sponsors are what make everything possible. So, if I come back here so I can share my screen. It's always a mystery which screen. I shared the right one. You also get some ads there. Oh, that was why. Interesting. All right, so celebrating 6 years, our sponsors are Sly Fox Fabrics, Stitch and Pretties, Surge Fabric Shop. Oh, I'm going to say it wrong because I didn't practice. Selah Fabric Company. I think it's Selah. Raspberry Creek Fabrics, Discovery Fabrics, and Olga's Closet. So we have 2 giveaways a day for most days, I think. Anyway. Oh, thank you. You know what? These are my colors. I'm not going to lie. I love these colors. And I love polka dots way more than I love buffalo plaid. Every time I wear buffalo plaid, this is not a woe is me. How do I come back to my face? You know that I love that 70s show, and I'm watching it now with my oldest. And Jackie always tells Donna that she looks like a lumberjack. That's kind of what I feel like, because I'm tall and, an Amazon woman. I can't help it. It just comes naturally. Anyway, I made the funnel neck because I'm perpetually cold. I didn't add any grommets because I'm also perpetually lazy. And so, yeah, it is awesome. And it's super cozy because this is French terry. But I love it. Did you like my singing? Thank you. We are super excited about this week. We have the release of the Valerie and the Val today, and then on Friday we're releasing the men's Lester, plus a bundle to get the men's and women's together. And then next week we are doing the Lester and the Leslie sew along all week with Laura, so that's pretty exciting. Lots to be thankful for. In the past 6 years, I don't know all of our numbers, but they're huge. They're like way bigger than I expected as far as like how many people are in our groups and our sales and how many orders people have done. Like when this started, I think I base everything off of my CPA's reaction at the end of the year. Now my CPA is retiring, which makes me very sad, but he passed me on to somebody else. So anyway, but in the beginning he was like, oh, a cute little craft hobby. And then when it became more of a business, it was like respect, yo. And so I was really excited. It has been an adventure. We'll call it that. Interested in the Lester pattern? You know what? I will find, hold on. Let's go through the Valerie and the Val, and I'll go over, let me click on this and bring this over here. I think that was part of the reason. I was actually running Facebook in 2 different windows because I'm not that bright apparently. And so I'm going to pull this up over here, and we will go through all of my photos. I don't know why I have this in my head. All right. I actually spent the weekend watching all 3 Pitch Perfects with my girls because those movies are hilarious. I sleep all day. All right. You know how much I love the babies. I do not regret one iota doing baby patterns. Babies in a galaxy, even cuter. So Valerie and Val, they can be, let's see, they can be a hoodie, a funnel, my apologies, a funnel neck with optional ruching, a traditional neckband, short or long sleeves, cuffed, short or long sleeves, I'm pretty sure. And then there's also thumbhole cuffs or hemmed. The hem is finished with the band, or you can also add nice roomy pockets. Woo! Instructions are included on altering your pattern pieces if you don't want a hemband, if you just want a shirt. And there's also the instructions on adding piping, which I think is gorgeous. Look, so this is Tiffany's daughter, and she has the silver piping in between. I think it just adds such a cute little pop. Wait, that's me. I'm confused. Here we go. This is the one I thought was from Blended Threads, but somebody correct me. Oh, see, Jenny was, guess what? I'm changing subjects. Sorry, because I'm super excited. Jenny, she's been through a lot the past year. She is now no longer a gymnast, had hip surgery, blah, blah, blah. Okay. She tried out for a musical with our community. It's called Roswell Youth Theater. And she made the ensemble, and she's so excited. So she had to switch schools. She quit a sport she'd been doing since she was 14 months old, all this stuff. And she was really nervous and kept going back and forth. And then it was actually my oldest who said, look, if you don't try out, you're going to regret it. You're ready. She'd been doing voice lessons through the rec, and her voice teacher was like, do it. You're ready. And so she tried out. And it wasn't one of those things where they took everybody. We were actually kind of shocked by that, but neither here nor there. But she did it. I was so proud of her. And I was kind of teasing her because she's more than happy to wear a leotard and stand on a 4-inch piece of wood doing backflips. But when it came to trying out and singing, it was just, she was very stressed. And so she's pumped. And I'm pumped because she really desperately needed a new hobby and needed to get out of the house. So we have that. It's Matilda Jr., and it's going to be adorable, and my family's obsessed with Matilda. All the kids have always loved it. So it's awesome. The play will be in May. I'll annoy you about it then. Anywho, so I love little kitty models. And that blended thread, oh no. I'm not going to, I don't know if I should answer this. Okay, no, I'm declining. Oh, hopefully they call my husband. So that was Reevy's school calling me. I don't know why. Focusing. Sorry. I'm reading the comments. Oh, Lindy, that's so fun. Oh my gosh. Curve. Sorry, it's coming through to my phone, to my computer, which I also don't know how to turn off. Let me tell my husband to come here if he can. Because knowing me, it'll be spam if I answer it. But if I don't answer it, it'll be something serious like Reevy broke her leg. All right, let's see. Answer it. I know, I will if they call back. It might be Reevy just saying, hey, I forgot my charger. That is yours, Heidi. Okay, I'm answering it. Fine. Hello? Hi, I'm live. Okay. You realize it's okay. I'm just live right now. And I'm going to have to say the verification code live on air. But I did. Here it is. Next time, try Daddy. 2158. Oh my gosh. This is my real life, people. Are you ready? 215824. Okay. Bye. Did it work? Okay. It wasn't an emergency. Killing me, Smalls. Turn off Bluetooth and it won't come through. Oh, good to know. Thanks, Mom. Mom, come solve. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I just disconnected Wi-Fi. Whatever. All right. Well, thank you, Roxanne. I tried to turn it off twice in my defense, so I'm not quite that great, but it's my baby. So yes, I'm getting a little teary-eyed now because now Reevy went back to school. That's my oldest. And yeah, that caught me off guard. Okay, where was I? We're talking about Valerie. So this is Heidi's. You can see the pop of color in the piping and birds. I love birds. But also the ruching on the neckline. I love it. All right, so let's see. Oh, Ginny, I love this combination of the floral with the solid. I did not have any floral that worked for me, and so I was very sad I couldn't copy this, but it's gorgeous. And this is the other type of funnel neck where you put the grommets at the top. The pattern piece is actually marked for either option. You can put them at the top or the bottom. Let me close some of these so I'm not... All right, here we go. One of my favorite things, can I be honest? One of my favorite things about having testers who like stick with 5 out of 4 is watching their children grow up. So I love it. They go from like kid sizes, and then when they cross over into adult sizes, like my heart just grows 3 sizes. Okay, moving right along. So here's the lovely Sequoia. She lengthened it and did the hem, which is in the directions, and the short sleeve version. I love the floral again. It's so gorgeous. I love that galaxy fabric too. And here is the serious teenager. Very cute in the black on black. I'm loving it. My son and my oldest would love that. And then here we get into the... I'm telling you, man. The number one reason to do a men's pattern is to see what kind of shenanigans the male models get into when they get in front of the camera. I love it so much. It brings me a ridiculous amount of joy. And then here's my last one. I love this stripe combo too. And I also love how you did a solid on one sleeve and stripe on the other. So great. I love it. All right, let's come back to moi. And I'll find you some photos. So again, men posers. They are so cute when... We have some great ones. I mean, I know Amy's husband always does the best. He always does something funny. Rochelle's husband is ridiculous. Mine, I always like to tease him that he really should have been in an L.L. Bean catalog. It's very hard to get my husband in front of the camera. He's sort of like Dolly Parton's husband. Like, I think he's always just going to stay off camera. I just compared myself to Dolly Parton. I know this. There's a lot that's not the same there. But anyway, we'll just... Oh, I'm sorry, Bridget. Well, Bridget, to be honest, I went live in the wrong group at first, and then I was 10 minutes late. So it might have been that. Super cute. I'm loving all the male models. They're making it worthwhile. So I'm pulling up the Lester test group. Although, that's not it. Let me check and see if we actually called for finals. They're not technically due until Wednesday, but I know a lot of them have gotten in already because during the winter, it's really hard to take pictures on a weeknight. It's just much easier. Wow, there's a lot. That's amazing. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Oh, it's Dolly Parton's birthday today. There you go. In fact, I will show you my sticker. There you go. Patron saint. You can get some great Dolly paraphernalia around here. Good morning. It might be €2 for him. My husband only wears solid colors. And you know what? Even in the men's Sierra, he is very particular. Like, he doesn't like regular fleece. He likes regular fleece for like a Eric fleece jacket, like the black one that I made for him that I then stole. But for shirts, he really likes micro fleece. Well, finding micro fleece in anything other than a solid and in anything other than gray, navy, or black, I love him, but we joke about how boring he is. He's not really boring. He's really funny, but he's just not a, super exciting dancer. Or no, I said dancer. Wow. Poor Jeff. Don't watch, Jeff. We love you. All right, I'm pulling up pictures for you because we have some great ones, and I love it. Where is... Dun, 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 dun. I love it. It just never gets old. This is Tasha's husband that's cracking me up right now. Tasha used Sherpa on the inside of her Leicester collar. It is amazing and so cozy. All right, I swear, I'm not just admiring them. I'm looking through. I'm trying to skip around. The other thing that's really entertaining are the number of sons that have tested for us. And so they get super particular about something. And they're like, one of them, I'm not talking ugly about them because this is a common issue with my 14-year-old. They're used to sweatshirts that are big. That's why the halftime hoodie has so much ease, right? And so they're like, this is too small, like, da, da, da. And then they see the photo and they're like, oh, well, that looks kind of nice. I kind of like that. It happens all the time. I love it. Oh, she had been behind Buffy the Vampire. There you go, Mom. I think my rainbow shoes very much show that I'm not a don't look at me. I love it. I love all the beards too. It's like beard season. My husband has a beard right now too. But the men for the Leicester really brought out some great different types of fabric. It's fantastic. I'm sharing all these today, but then you'll get to see them again next week. So, okay, let's go ahead and share. All right, so the men's Leicester is releasing on Friday. It is very similar to the women's, except for the shawl collar only has one height. So there's that. But they did. I feel like the men really like got some fancy fabrics on me. It's fantastic. Your husband will not shave. My husband likes to grow out a beard and then shave and then time how long it takes for me to notice. I'll just tell you that this is not a game I'm good at. Oh no, I just hid one, huh? Here is the men's and women's together. And they also have a child's version, but it might actually be an extra small women's because I didn't do a child's version. Teased you. Sorry, I love you, but I didn't. It was a Sherpa collar. So I love the, there will be a bundle sale on Friday for men's and women's. Here's the Sherpa collar. Isn't that fantastic? It looks so cozy. And I love it because I actually have some Sherpa leftovers, and I think it would be perfect for this. So that is definitely on my list. Aaron, my kids notice immediately. I'm terrible. And so then we talk about my like past life and my previous jobs. And he loves to like be like, I speak 6 languages. I blend in, which is a line from Indiana Jones. Neither here nor there. All right. So make sure you are hanging out in the 5 out of 4 Facebook group this week because we have a giveaway every day. It's going to be something different. And if you already own the Women's Leslie pattern, print it out and get your fabric ready for next week. I'm glad I'm not alone. Oh, remote learning. That's my life right there. Wow. I'm loving all these comments. It's cracking me up. So, and get ready for the men's Leicester because I'm really excited about this. It's a little bit different. It's not something that I've seen before. So I love it. And I love it when, like there was one, oh, I can't remember if it was in Val and Valerie or in the Lester and Leslie, but they're like, whoa, we've never been matchy before. This is fantastic. It was just so cute. I think it was in Val. I loved it so much. So Lush. Yeah, the So Lush was the gray. And that one's actually a little bit, it's not my favorite fabric to sew with. It's very slippery. And I always tend to kind of like yell at it while I'm sewing it because it gets fluff everywhere. What fabrics can be used for the Leicester? It's going to be very similar to the Women's Leslie. So it is designed for a fleece, a sweatshirt fabric, that Super Plush from So English, and there's also a European brand that is escaping me right now that sells it. But a thicker fabric. Now, that being said, people have made it in other things. It's just going to be drapier. I don't think drapier is a word, by the way. Sorry, but drapier. That's what I did. Just made up a word. You guys are cracking me up. All right, that is, let me see, making sure I have everything that I've already talked to you about. Oh, I do have two other things. So, Rochelle has updated the Easy Tea. I actually think she's done both the women's and the kids. If you remember, she has been with us since 2017. We're on like her 3-year anniversary, I think. No, 4 years. Crap, how many years has it been? 4 years? The way that I found Rochelle, this is a funny story. I asked, it was like a random giveaway in the 5 out of 4 group, and we were tiny. Did I get a haircut? I did not, but I did bathe. It's always, I was doing a giveaway in the 5 out of 4 group, and I asked about New Year's resolutions. And Rochelle posted, she had tested the Riptide Shorties for me, and she posted that she had a dream of designing patterns. And I'm not sure what possessed me to reach out to her, because I was, at the time, I would have only been like 2 years old, and mentally I'm still 2 years old, but anyway, I reached out to her, and we sort of grew up together. And what we've realized is that I'm a little bit like her husband in the way that I get a little focused, and I worry about this in I worry about this in tester groups too, because I forget to be like, I love that fabric. I love this Sherpa. I love what you did there. I'm like, is everything okay with the sleeve? And I just like, my time is crazy, right? I've got interruptions. It's a revolving door. Even more so now, but like, that's just my life. I've got 6 kids. And so, it's like she knew and she trusted from the get-go that when I spoke to her, it came from a place of love. And she always gave me that benefit of the doubt. And she's not watching this morning, so I am not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. Anyway, I am very fortunate because she always knew that I wasn't being negative, and I've always wanted to help her grow. But like, I was just focused on like the quickest way to help her. And she would be able to take what I was saying and ask questions. I do like to give her a hard time because she loves to figure stuff out and figure out like this roundabout way. And then I'm like, all you have to do is hit command, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, oh. So yeah, I'm really excited that Rochelle is still with me, and hopefully she'll be with me forever. A drapier is probably a drape maker, yes, but we're not using it in that context. I love the Easy Tea as it is. What has changed? I think that we're just standardizing the, like, okay, it's her first pattern. It's sort of like, I open up my first pattern and I'm like, I get really embarrassed when I open up my first pattern. It will be updated eventually after I get over the humility of it being there, but it does great. And I would say that 80% of the people who buy that pattern don't notice all the nitpicky details that I notice that make me unhappy. And that's how it is with the Easy Tea. This is a personal motto here. If you don't look back on things you did years ago and feel slightly chagrined, have you really grown enough? I'm just saying. The same thing is true for where I am now. 10 years from now, when I look back on these patterns, I'm going to be like, because hopefully I've grown and I've learned and I've adapted and I've, my first pattern is the Not Your Average shirt, and it's fantastic. I love it. And it's actually very popular, and it will be updated. I actually started with the Weekender for my updating because it's winter and I love the Weekender. And so all that's really changing is just, making sure seams are trued, that sort of thing. Yes. See, you feel me. And I know that in February, I have planned to update the Sierra, and the only things I'm changing are the sizing because I'm going to have it go up to the men's 6X, like our size chart now. I really like it when I want all of the size charts to be the same across all the patterns. That's really important to me because it really burns me when I go to buy something and it's a different size chart. I don't know why. It just bugs me. Not for me. Like, we don't actually have any patterns, but we have some that are still to 3XL for women. And so I'm focusing on a lot of those. Oh, the wide shoulder tank. She's not changing any of that because it is more like a sleeveless shirt than a tank top. It is super easy. And I harassed her when she came out with the Easy Tee because of the options. Oh my gosh. It was like, for your first bite into pattern drafting, pick a basics line pattern. But both of us picked these like monstrosities and we wanted the challenge of it. And so I think the Easy Tee has so many options. It's hilarious. And so we keep like, oh, did you remember this was did you remember that was an option? We're not getting rid of anything. We're just laughing at ourselves. But yeah, it's gonna be awesome. She is actually probably gonna like, I think she's gonna retest it just to get some updated pictures and stuff like that. But she's finished that, and then we're moving into February patterns. We really are trying to update a pattern a month. For me, that's my plan. I have it mapped out. We might be running like a month late, depending on when we test things, etc. But that's our plan. Oh, Kim, I'm sorry if that's the case with us, but because we try and be very, this only goes up to 3X, but they are on the list. And you can see, this is my year at a glance calendar, and you can't actually see my writing, but I have them all planned out. And so the weekender is for January. I have already started on it. If I don't put it into retesting at the end of January, it'll be right at the beginning of February. But I'm also working on a February pattern. So yes, we have huge plans for this year. And part of them is bringing all of our old patterns up to our current, very strict drafting standards. Because you also know that we moved from AI drafting to a different program. Wow, my brain just went, what is it called? CAD. To a CAD program, which also took us from measurement grading to point grading, which is just different. But anyway, I could go on and on. Super dork. Can I turn around so you can see the back of my Valerie? Sure. I'll even stand up. It's actually just the same though. Can you see it? Oh wait, hold on. Let me move. Dun, dun, da, da, da. So I actually have to show you this too. Can you see this? I'm really excited about this. This is a calendar of scenes from Australia, and Colleen sent it to me, and on the picture she put little post-it notes with little tidbits. I'm so excited. I haven't looked through the whole calendar because I'm just so excited and I like the surprise. And yes, we are doing the projector options for all of the old patterns too. Okay, see, it just says Facebook user for the person who would love to test the larger size weekender, so I'll have to come back in and see who it was. How will we be able to get the updated versions? If you've already bought the pattern, it will automatically show up by magic after I pay my website administrator even more money in your account. We're actually testing this right now, and it doesn't seem to be updating the accounts, and so that's one of my calls today. But it should. If you've already paid for it, it will be in your account. Otherwise, it'll just be for, we'll do like a re-release sale. So fantastic. Okay, so go check out the Val and the Valerie, and then, get to work. Share your makes. Oh, Mary, I hear you. All right. Thank you so much for joining me again today. I'm so sorry that I was 10 minutes late and went live in the wrong group. Such is life, and I'm only human. Oh, Kristen Quinn. Okay, thank you. But yeah, keep an eye out. Make sure you come and check out the 5 out of 4 Facebook group every day and join the giveaways because they're huge and they're awesome. And remember, we have the Leslie and Lester Sew Along next week. So make sure you join us because we have daily giveaways for checking in on that too. So a lot going on. And what else? Go follow us on Instagram. Oh, a winner! Woo! You missed the whole thing. I'm sorry, Susan. Oh man, so funny. All right, let's see. We're going to go with June Taylor. You are the winner of a $10. Oh, you know what? It's not $10 anymore. It's $15. Yay. A $15 gift card to 5 out of 4. So I'm going to write down your name so I can tell Laura to comment. And then we'll also pick a weekly winner too. All right. Never stop sewing, never stop growing, and tune in next week. Thank you for being here. Go check out Val and Valerie while it's on sale. All right. See you soon.